Hey guys, what's up? It's Arz, and I'm back with my GBA Season 6 Week 3 match predictions for who's gonna win. You know, the Pick'em crew, doing my own thing. The last one received very well, so I'm gonna do it again. Probably gonna do it for the whole season, hopefully, as long as I find time. But now, let's just immediately hop into this and get into my predictions. But you're gonna notice that throughout the whole season, you're gonna notice my predictions like kind of change. Like some coaches I'll go with more often just because of the coach. Sometimes I'll go with the team, but I think more of the time I'm gonna lead towards the coach just because team matchup isn't everything. It's also the coach. It's a lot of the coach. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that just to let you know. But however, the first match is between the Newcastle United and the Real Morel. And this one, oh man, this one was tight, but honestly, I don't believe in Miguel this week. I just don't, I don't personally know why, but actually, I have some few reasons why I don't believe in Miguel. Just because he hasn't been playing in the finest. He basically lost last week if he didn't get the max roll on Talonflame, but I still blame Chimpack because he took out the 20 freaking EVs and put into attack. Don't know why. You were guaranteed to live it. Why? Why did you take it out? I get the rolls, but still, you never want to risk a roll. There's a better chance to get that roll than getting a crit. But anyways, I went with the Newcastle United because number one, Miguel, I'd like to ask you a question. Where are your Suicune counters? Where are they? I don't see them. Rosemary, that's not a counter. Get enough calm minds up, that's not a counter. It just simply isn't. So Volt switches with Electros are going to be really nice versus Miguel, just because if he brings Substrika, okay, you can knock off predicting that. If he does bring it in, so what? You're going to be AV, so you're going to tank it anyways. And I do feel that this match, they're both on a pretty even playing field. Like, Newcastle has some things that are good against up against the Real Morel and Mega Mogwai. Then Mega Mogwai has things that are good against the Newcastle United. So I could see either of them winning, but I'm going to go with the Newcastle United just because you haven't been putting in work, my boy. Next up is the match between the Borussia Donphan and the New York Bad Pods. Now, although I believe in Dan, come on man, Dan. You've lost two games. Dos. You have lost 2 games. I get the league is hard, but still, that's no reason to lose 2 games in a row. I forget who his first match was. Who was his first match up against? I don't even know. I forget. But anyways, you haven't been putting in work, Dan, and there are a few reasons why I chose the Borussia Donphan. Number one, the Donphans are going to get on a roll. I don't care. They're getting on a roll. From that W, they're going to get on a roll. And Dan hasn't put in work, first off, and then Lars, Chansey. Here's the problem with Chansey. It's really good. It's a really good wall up against the Borussia Donphan. The problem is, whenever Chansey comes in, Lars can use it to his advantage. He can. And the problem is, if he doesn't bring Chansey, then Lars has a much easier time against his team. So it's a really big double-edged sword for Dan. But I really feel that the Borussia Donphan are going to come through. Dan has been putting in the work. I know he can turn this season around and go 10-2, but come on. Next up is the match between the Milwaukee Sawsbucks and the Utah Jasmine. Now, once again, I don't think I'm ever going with Battle. No, that's a lie. I'm probably going to go with Battle X one week. But there were a lot of reasons I went with this. Number one, Utah rocks are easy and free. Utah Jasmine has so many things to get rocks, and they're free. Like, they're just completely free. Dr. Spins, that's a Sand Slash. Golbat, it's just a Golbat. Come on, Battlerex. But then you also got Staraptor's good. I mean, he has Slowbro, but I mean, come on, it's a Staraptor. That thing hits hard. And this man Cooper brought Hypnosis on Mega Gallade to try to put asleep a Cresselia. That was the counter. I don't care. I get the Milwaukee Sawsbucks and Battlerex. I get they bring heat sets, but sets, not sex, sets. but I do not care. That is so much fire, and I'm sticking with the Utah Jazz. Although it didn't work, that still deserves like an honorable mention in the play of the week. Now, next one up against the next match is the San Diego Chargers versus the Boston Red Sox, coached by MV and coached by Superblaw. And I went with the San Diego Chargers and my boy MV. Why? Because MV, I don't understand. His draft seems to have a lot of problems. And let's be real, he can go 2-10, but still, it is GG. It's MV. This is MV we're talking about. This man is wild. This man is insane with his sets. I don't understand. He's so insane. I'm going to be real. The Boston Red Sox can totally win this. I get that. They can totally win this, but I'm going with the San Diego Chargers. It's MV. Jirachi's really nice. Fabio, it provides a lot of volt switch because he has an immunity. Molbreaker makes Jolteon not an immunity, but his only immunity is that is the Rhydon, and let's be real, that thing doesn't want to take your Dragon Pulse. It just doesn't. Especially, if I know Envy, he's gonna pack Hidden Power Grass. I don't care. He is. Or he's gonna pack some other heat, cause oh my goodness, this man has been whipping up heat in the kitchen as of late. Whew. But next up is the match between the San Jose Sharpedos, coached by Tom, versus the San Francisco Arcaniners, coached by the man, the legend, the king of the draft format, Septile MC. And you can just tell by how much I'm hyping this up. You know who I'm going with. I'm going with the man, Septile MC. I don't think there's ever going to be a week that I'm going to go against the San Francisco Arcaniners. Just because it's Septile MC, it's George. I love him. I don't understand why he chose. Actually, I understand why he chose Mega Beedrill, but I mean, come on, How is Mega Gardevoir not drafted this season? I do not understand. I do not understand why it wasn't drafted. But I wrote down. Oh, here it is. The San Francisco Arcaniners, because it's George. It seems like an even playing field of Pokemon. It does seem even, but I know George. I know he's gonna win. He just simply is gonna win. Some Pokemon match up well on San Jose Sharpedos, and some match up against the San Francisco Arcaniners well. But I'm going with my boy George. It's George. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Luxrays up against the New Orleans Pelicans. I get Mono TV came off a big W, but come on, it's John. Come on, John's got this, man. You'll notice how I'm talking. A lot of these matches, it's either going to be the coach or the team. And this week, it's leaning a lot more towards the coach because it's John. Come on. His draft power. He got Latias in the third round. Like, how do you do that? That is not possible. But the problem is, I feel that the Luxrays have a really better matchup up against the New Orleans Pelicans, especially Azumarill. It just goes in, but I know John's going to find a way around, and he can work around it. So I believe in John, but I could see the Tampa Bay Luxrays coming out with a win. Next up, we got the Atlanta Haluchas, coached by Fizzy Stardust, or Yo Fizz, up against the Philadelphia Scissors, coached by Chimpact, who deserved that W last week. Oh well, that's fine. Actually, he didn't, because he didn't put the EVs. But I went with the Philadelphia mother flippin' Scissors. Went with them. I love Chimp. I'm gonna be real though. I think Fizz has much better of a matchup. Mega Scissor, that's like the ultimate Mega DNC counter. Unless, I know Fizz ain't gonna risk the HP Fire because he knows DNC's gonna carry it. But still, Chimp. He whipped up P in the kitchen. He brought Explosion Metagross. Come on. He brought Explosion Metagross, but I do feel that the Atlanta Haluchas have a much better matchup against the Philadelphia Scissors. But still, doesn't mean Chimp is going to lose. He's going to pull out the W. Now, the last match is between the Pittsburgh Piratas, coached by the legend, Old Man Top. He's a legend because of how old he is. No, I'm just kidding. Versus the San Francisco Arcanine. No, not the Arcanine. The San Francisco Giants. Not the Arcanines. What am I talking about? The two San Frans. But come on, man. Come on, man. If there were, I gotta be honest, if there was ever a team I would have wanted to draft, it was Geo's this season. Besides Miss Magius, I would have picked something else. But his draft, oh my goodness. If I ever do join a draft league, I wrote down like what I drafted and stuff, all these things. My core, I wanted to be like, if I had like the 5th pick, I wanted to go Manaphy Entei, just because those are so too good. Those are two very good Pokemon, and they work together because it already forms a fire water. And then this man got Zapdos, Cresselia, Chestnut. But back to the match. Geo's too good. His team's too good. Zapdos is great. Manaphy's great. Entei is great, especially with a double in the Manaphy. I know Geo wants to pull these doubles. I know he does. And if he does, he's gonna be doing just fine. He's gonna be doing just fine. I don't really think the Pittsburgh Piratas have a good answer to a Tail Glow Manaphy. They just don't. Tentacruel is not a counter. Psychic, bam. Tangrowth, Ice Beam, bam. Azelf, that thing's frail. Rotom, Scald, bam. Heracross, Scald, bam. Well, Psychic actually. Mega Pidgeot outspeeds. If he gets the confusion, that's the only way he's breaking through. Then he's got Liepard, which, let's be real, it's not. Licky Licky's stepfather. Frostlass, he could try to go for the D-Bomb, but I know Geo's going to play around that. And then he's got Excadrill, which is not a counter if I've ever seen it. I'm pretty sure Geo's going to run either max speed, no, just enough speed to outspeed the things he can, or he's going to run like a defensive set with Tail Glow because it works really well up against the Pittsburgh Piratas. But yeah, those are my predictions for the matches. Some of these I could see our team winning, some of these I only see one team winning, but anything's possible. It's the freaking GBA. You never know, this man Envy, I thought he was going to lose, but he brought a taunt. Focus Sash lead. Sneasel. And he predicted Dan to not go for Sticky Webs on the first turn. Went for knockoff, and they went for pursuit and took out the Sticky Webs. That's insane. That is wild. But on that note, I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.